Your dog has never once raised their voice at you, never complained, never told you when something was wrong. They just kept showing up, tail wagging, eyes soft, waiting patiently for you to notice. But here is the truth that most owners never find out until it is too late. Your dog has been crying out for help this entire time, not with sound, not with tears, with silent signals so quiet and so easy to miss that most people spend years looking right past them without ever realizing what they mean. These are the 7 silent cries for help your dog is sending you right now. And number 4 is the one that breaks every owner's heart when they finally understand it. You already know your dog better than you think you do, but knowing them and truly understanding them are 2 completely different things. By the end of this video, you are going to see your dog in a way you never have before. And once you see it, everything changes. The first silent cry is the one hiding in plain sight. Your dog keeps licking their paws. Not once, not occasionally, constantly. You have probably noticed it and brushed it off as a grooming habit or just something dogs do. But a dog who licks their paws repeatedly, especially at the same spot, especially at night when the house is quiet, is telling you something is wrong. It could be physical pain, an allergy, or an infection building quietly beneath the surface. But just as often, it is emotional. Dogs who feel chronically anxious or understimulated turn to repetitive self-soothing behaviors the same way a person might bite their nails or pace a room. Your dog is not being quirky. They are coping. And the fact that they are coping means something in their world needs your attention. The second silent cry is in their eyes, and most owners see it every day without recognizing it for what it is. When a dog avoids eye contact with someone they normally love, the instinct is to think they did something wrong or that they're being stubborn. But a dog who turns their face away, who keeps their gaze low, who blinks slowly and looks at the floor when you approach, that dog is not avoiding you. They are shutting down. It is the quietest form of emotional withdrawal a dog can show. Something has made them feel unsafe or overwhelmed, and they are doing the only thing they know how to do. They are making themselves smaller. If your dog has started doing this and you cannot think of an obvious reason why, sit down close to them, say nothing, and just be there. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is simply not leave. The third silent cry is the one owner's mistake for bad behavior every single time. Your dog has started destroying things, chewing furniture, scratching at doors, pulling things off surfaces. And every time it happens, the response is frustration, a raised voice, a sharp no, a banishment to another room. But here's what your dog is actually saying in that moment. I'm overwhelmed and I don't know what to do with what I'm feeling. Destructive behavior in a dog who is previously calm is almost never about disobedience. It's about overflow. Their emotional or physical needs have been building up without an outlet, and eventually something has to give. Before you correct the behavior, ask what need it is pointing to. That question changes everything. The fifth silent cry is the one stops owners cold when they finally understand it. Your dog has stopped getting excited about walks, about food, about your arrival home. They still do the things they're supposed to do. They eat, they move, they follow you from room to room, but the spark is gone. The tail that used to go wild when you picked up the lead now barely moves. The dog that used to sprint to the door when you came home now just lifts their head. Most owners see this and assume their dog is just getting older or calming down. But a dog who has lost their joy is a dog who is struggling in a way that deserves to be taken seriously. This is not a personality shift. This is a signal. And it's one of the most important ones your dog will ever send you. The fifth silent cry is in the way they sleep. A dog who suddenly starts sleeping far more than usual, who is difficult to rouse, who seems heavy and disconnected even when they are awake, that dog is telling you their body or their mind is carrying more than it should. Equally, a dog who cannot settle, who paces, who keeps waking in the night and moving from place to place, that dog is telling you the same thing from the other direction. They cannot find peace. Both the dog who sleeps too much and the dog who cannot sleep at all are showing you the same silent cry. Something is not right and they need you to notice. The sixth silent cry is one that almost every owner has seen and almost none have understood. Your dog keeps coming to you and then walking away. They approach, they pause, they look at you, and then they move off before you can do anything. And it happens again and again. This is not your dog being indecisive. This is your dog trying to communicate something and not knowing how to make you understand. In canine behavior, this is called ambivalent approach. It means your dog is caught between a need they cannot express and an uncertainty about whether you will be able to help them. The next time your dog does this, don't wait for them to come all the way to you. Get up and follow them. Let them lead. You might be surprised where they take you and what they are trying to show you. The seventh silent cry is the gentlest of all and the easiest to overlook. Your dog leans into you, not once in a while, but every single time you sit down. Every time you stop moving, every time you are still for more than a moment. They press their body against your leg, your arm, your side with a quiet, persistent weight. Most people feel this and smile and think nothing more of it. But a dog who leans constantly is a dog who is anchoring themselves to you because the world feels like it's too much without that contact. They are not being clingy. They are telling you that you are their safe place. And that is not a burden. That is the most important thing your dog will ever say to you without words. Your dog has been talking to you since the day they came into your life. Not with sound, not with language you were taught to understand. With their body, their eyes, their stillness, their restlessness, their tiny daily choices about where to stand and where to look, and who to lean against. They have never stopped communicating. They have only ever been waiting for you to learn how to listen. You are learning now. And that matters more than you know. Drop a comment and tell me which one of these hit closest to home. I read every single one. And if this made you look at your dog differently, subscribe, because next week we are going into the specific moments your dog feels most alone and what you can do in under 5 minutes to completely change that for them. You won't want to miss it.